Disney's The Little Mermaid. I have the Steelbook here. This is the live action version. And we're going to do an opening. And let's talk about this film. Was it controversial? I don't know. Let's get into it. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new Steelbook opening. Yes, Disney's The Little Mermaid. I picked this up. I picked it up cheap actually. I got a good deal on it. Was this a HMV exclusive? Because I have seen it on sale on Amazon as well. But anyway, Disney's The Little Mermaid. Okay, so this is probably one of the better live action Disney remakes, in my opinion, I will say. Now I think this film caused a lot of controversy in the sense that it race changed the main character of the film, and I want to talk about that a little bit before getting into this here Steelbook. Now I watched this film and I'll be honest, other than feeling that it was maybe a little bit too long, I thoroughly enjoyed it and had no issue with the main character Ariel being portrayed by a girl of colour, a black girl. In fact, the actress in it, and I cannot recall her name for love nor money, I'm looking for it, Halle Bailey or something, is that right? Am I saying that right? Anyway, she played Ariel, the mermaid, and I thought she was very good in the film, very good in the role. Now, I've got no issue that the character's race was changed whatsoever. I'm not familiar with the source material of The Little Mermaid, and nor am I familiar with The Little Mermaid, the animated movie from Disney that came out, what was it, something like 30 years ago? I don't know. But that film there is surprising I haven't seen it, given that I do have a daughter. Okay, she's now, what's she now? 18? So it's surprising that, yeah, I haven't seen it. But with race changing, it's a funny one because I used to be of the opinion, nope, don't touch it, keep it as it is. But then that opinion kind of changed. I don't like the practice, I'll be honest. I don't like the practice. If a character is written a certain way, I would prefer them to stay the way that they were originally conceived. So if you're going to take this as a blanket argument from me, and I give you a definitive yes or no, I would say no, don't do it. But I also believe that each case has to be taken on its own merit, because a lot of the opinion as to whether you're affected by it or it bothers you comes down to, I believe, your feelings on the product that's being changed, the character that's being changed. Now, for me, like I said before, if they'd done it with James Bond, I'd probably be up in arms. If they'd done it with Superman, I'd be up in arms. If they'd done it with Spider-Man, I'd be up in arms. Not counting Miles Morales, because that is a completely different character to Peter Parker. But I'm talking about Peter Parker, because these are all characters that I have an affinity for, characters that I know and am aware of their background and followed them for years. But when it comes to The Little Mermaid, I've got nothing to do with the history of the character. Like I said, I've not read the source material, I've not seen the previous film, so the impact of that doesn't affect me in any way, shape or form. All I know is I watched the film, I enjoyed the film, I enjoyed the actress's performance in the film. I thought she was very good. There are other exceptions to this rule as well. When you take a film like Batman versus Superman, you've got the character of Perry White, the editor-in-chief of the Daily Planet. Now, historically, this has been a white guy in the comics, in previous incarnations of film and TV, and now in Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, those films, the Snyderverse, it was portrayed by Morpheus from The Matrix. Lawrence Fishburne, that's his name. It was on the tip of my tongue and I got there. Lawrence Fishburne, he's a great actor. And again, that had no impact on me because it's not the main character of that series. It's a support character, which is quite a minor support character as well. So in those terms, it didn't matter. There was also a film that Michael B. Jordan done, and for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of it. I believe it may have been a Netflix streaming film, and he played a character that comes out of the Tom Clancy novels. Now, I believe that in those novels, this character is a white guy. Obviously, Michael B. Jordan is a very talented black guy. He's a fantastic actor, and he's directed as well, and you know, he's got a good screen presence, and I enjoyed his performance in that film as well. And coming out of it, I'd said I wouldn't mind them doing a sequel. Again, that reason there is because I've never read the Tom Clancy books, so would it bother me that they've changed the race of the character? No, because I have no investment in it. So I think at the end of the day, the answer is it comes down to the individual, their personal feelings for the character that is being changed. That's how I perceive that argument and how I would sort of say it. But if you want a blanket yes or no, should it be done, I would sway to no. There we go. But alternatively on that, you know, like I said, I wouldn't want to see a character like Blade, Luke Cage, Shaft, these characters portrayed by anyone than a black person. Yeah, because that's how the characters have been conceived. So thusly, they should stay that way. But there we go. But does it matter if the person is changed and I don't know about it or don't care about the source material? Probably not. But there we go. Anyway, this is about The Little Mermaid. And yes, I thoroughly enjoyed this film. I had no issues with it. Now, I did say upon release that I would get it. Or no, I did say that when it comes out, I would get it at some point, but I wouldn't pay full price for it. I didn't realise that I'd be picking up the Steelbook. It was offered to me at a decent price, so thusly I jumped in and got it. So let's take a look at it, shall we? Let's do it. Okay, so here we have the Steelbook in front of us, and we're going to take a look at it. So 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray included, HMV exclusive. But like I said, I have seen it on Amazon. Disney's The Little Mermaid. There's Ariel on the front with the bird and the crab. I can't remember these characters' names. Here's the back. A little bit about the film there you can take a look at. Cast and crew. There's the 4K. There's the Blu-ray where all the special features are housed as well. You can probably pause that and take a look. And the tech specs for those of you interested in what subs and what languages are therein. Dolby Atmos is included. 135 minutes. Yeah, I do think it was a tad long. That's one of my only complaints about this here movie. So let's get this Steelbook opened and take a look. So we'll take that off. I don't need that HMV exclusive sticker. It does feel glued down. Let's take that. Yes. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. That's like, wow. I've got to take this out of the way for a minute. This glue is a bugbear of mine. Now, this glue was hard. There's a couple of dents on there. There's a few little dents. Let's see. A couple of little dents. Okay, well, I did get it very cheap. And they're hidden by the actual... They're hidden by the J card, unfortunately. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to live with that. So it's not the the best of condition, but it's well, I can't complain. I paid 15 quid for it. I'm not gonna knock the price for that, but there we go. That's one of those things, like I said, hidden by the J card. I've just got to accept that, but there we go. So anyway, so there's the spine, and on the back there's the back art. So front and back, we're presented with that as your art for it. Shame about them dents, they are a bit annoying, but I'm sure I'll live with it. And interior, we have disc there and a disc there, and there's your inside image. So yeah, here we have the Steelbook. So yeah, that's you know, quite a nice little Steelbook there. This is my son bought me this some time ago. Oh dear. This little turntable, and sort of inspired to get it back out by Matt because he got one, and I was using this primarily for my figures, to show my figures on. But there we go, you can see the Steelbook in all its glory. Dents included, but there we go. Like I said, won't lose no sleep on it. It's one of those things. And there we go. So the Little Mermaid Steelbook edition. Okay folks, so there you go. Little Mermaid. Why don't you let me know in the comments your thoughts on this movie, if indeed you have seen it. If not, well, is it just one you're not interested in? Let's talk. I'll see you on the next one. Take care and goodbye.